so clear, I've always been falling through a life that's upside down. Somehow you turn me around. So stay another night. 'Cause all we have is time. Keep you close and savor the moment. You raise my hopes and don't even know it. In a life that's upside down, somehow you turn me around. So stay another night. 'Cause all we have is time. looking pretty with no makeup. Let me take you to the city before we break up. One more night, girl, we won't fight. I just want a little break from the hard times. Every day you gave me a flat line. You would say it's always a bad time. Anyway, I say it's like the last time. Hard to break away when you were on mine.
Gotta take heartache, but I don't think I'm ever getting past you. All day, I'll stay. You and me a beautiful disaster. Always fighting till we go insane. Fuck all night until we don't feel pain. All day, I'll stay. You and me a beautiful disaster.
Running back to my old life, but it leaves it burning. Speaking tongues in my head, yeah, that's the way you want it. She called me baby, you're not wasting time. But how could I let her go? Don't you know I might adore you? I'm gonna make the time move slower. We could do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We could do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We could do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We could do whatever. We could do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Do whatever we could do. Tick-tock, we alone now, and my thoughts are frozen, yeah. Seeing pixels in slow-mo, in a weightless motion. She called me crazy and I'm wasting time. Easy, don't leave me now. Yeah, for the sky and all its diamond. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We could do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We could do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever. Wake up in Pasadena, nobody asked where we from. Cold-blooded conversation, ADD told me to run. Why he got too many coats, Cali got too many sons. Home of the famous and broke, broken and lonely a bunch. I'm in love with, feeling loved and I always low on the above when I see a green light. I can't help it, yeah. I can't help when I leave my safety in a vibe, bet I leave it all behind. And I keep nothing in mind on the east side. I don't have the time to be stepping out of line. Gotta keep myself in line. If I leave my safety in a vibe, bet I leave it all behind. And I keep nothing in mind on the east side. I don't have the time to be stepping out of line. Gotta keep myself in line. If I don't have the time to be patient. Half that shit is already wasted. Keeping next to nothing adjacent. Always thought it's funny how, yeah. I walk around like I know where to go. Don't gotta whip it, I'm still on the road. I'm in LA cause of why you got cold. I'm in LA cause I'm trying to be frozen. I'm in love with, feeling loved and I always low on the above when I see a green light. I can't help it, yeah. I can't help when I leave my safety in a vibe, bet I leave it all behind. And I keep nothing in mind on the east side. I don't have the time to be stepping out of line. Gotta keep myself in line. If I leave my safety in a vibe, bet I leave it all behind.
All right, good morning everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to the stream. Running a little late this morning, but it's all good, right? Sorry about that, chat. I'll make sure we run a little bit more on time tomorrow. But thank you for being here. I appreciate your patience. Thank you so much. Good morning to you, Odyssey, Terrence, and Johnny, Harmonious, Ian, Kana, William, Seven, Currency Queen, V, Chrome, Jabrain, Amanda. Good morning to you. What's up? Alrighty, you know how we get started here. Bless you. Let me get a 111 in the chat. Can I get a 111 in the chat to start this off with some positivity? You know how we do over here. Let's see what we got for you. Today's daily affirmation. Let's see. Today is Tuesday. March 25th, 2025. You're closing the gap. The version of you've been working toward, the one who's confident, aligned, and has it all. You're getting closer every day. It's not a question of if it's happening. It's inevitable. Keep moving. Keep trusting. You're meeting them soon. Wow, what an amazing message. So remember, chat, the goal is to get into your higher self, your higher power. When you're in your higher power, nobody can bother you. You understand that? You don't let other people control your emotions. You don't let other people control your day. You get what I'm saying? Misery loves company. People love to bring you down because they're down. People love to see you fail because they're failing. People love to cheer when you lose a trade. Behind their screen, they're not typing in the chat. They're cheering. They're like, yes, she lost. Yes. You know why? Because it makes them feel better about they're not where they want to be in life. You get what I'm saying? So use that as an example throughout life. No matter who you are, there are going to be people who are cheering for your failure, cheering for your downfall, because as long as you surpass their level, oh, they don't like you. But if you stay below their level, oh, they like you. Oh, you're a favorable person. Oh, you're too favorable. But don't get too further than me now. Don't start hitting your goals. You start hitting your goals, I'm going to start not to like you. I'm going to start throwing a little shade. Oh, she going on vacation again? Why you always go on vacation? because I could afford it. What's with the shade? All right, chat. So take that with you. Let's go ahead and start on the charts. We're starting up $168. I'm going to start off with gold. Let's see. Where did we leave off? I just need to see where price is because I'm zoomed in here. All right, check out this daily candle. It's not too favorable. Let's go down to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, it kind of looks like we have this double bounce type of vibe going here. And it is kind of on my level, sort of. I have a level here at 3017. 4 hour candle closed above VWAP here. Current 4 hour candle looks like it made a pretty steep bottom wick. It is going to close in 40 minutes. But I'm wondering if we are going to have this double bottom bounce up continuation up today. That would be interesting. But then we go down to the 1 hour and we see the chop. So that's nice. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted to see, right? So remember, it's not about knowing the direction of the market. It's about time and precision, right? Because you can know the direction and get in at the wrong time. You know what I mean? So take your time. Don't try to be a superhero predicting everything. You can take small setups and go from there. It's like we had a pretty strong pullback here on the 30-minute. I guess we'll see how this goes. And I see the 3-bar reversal now. So it just had sort of a breakout move, right? We just had a pretty big move, about 80, 90 points up. So yeah, it's gotta set up again, right? Because look, we moved down 90 points, we moved up 90 points. Now we gotta wait. So that's kind of where we're at here. I guess we'll be waiting to see what happens. It's a very strong engulfing. 3-minute, jeez. The heck? Strong candles today, y'all. Strong candles. I'm gonna keep gold like this. I'm cool with gold like this. We're gonna let it move around a little bit. We're gonna take our time. I do notice that engulfing candle, which could be signaling sells, but let's give it maybe 2 minutes or so. Appreciate you, Currency Queen in 7. Post, you have a new factory job, 100 likes. Post, you started a new business, 2 likes. Shake my head. Enzo, you got it. And so that's true. That's true. Very, very true, Enzo. I have to delete some of these zones here. Let's see. We're going to get rid of that. I'm just going to clean up NAS a little bit. Those look okay. Oh man, we were spoiled. The last 2 weeks I was just using these levels, but it looks like we are coming up more. So it looks like we're gonna need some more levels. Boo, no fun, right? No fun. Let's see. How far do I want to take it? Maybe if... Okay, we'll make this the stopping ground. And then we'll rain check. All right, so I'm just adding in some more levels to the top side on NAS. It is looking pretty strong in the bullish department. So who would we be if we weren't prepared? Now right here, I'm just kind of determining what levels I want to use. Those look okay. But I'm thinking of adding some more. Gap's about 100 points. I think it's this gap. Wait, what? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? What? Where'd that other line go? I swear I put a line there. Okay. Alright, I think we are good to go. I just... maybe one more. I lied. Two more. Okay, that looks much better now. Alright, let's... let's go down. Let's scale it down. I want to see how these... So I like to see how my levels worked in the past, so I can double check my work to see if I need to adjust any level. Looks okay. Where is this? This is in March. Let's see it on the 15-minute. I'll be done in like 30 seconds, chat. Just give me like 30 seconds. Actually, it flows pretty good. Alright, we'll keep it. We shall keep it. Good morning, JW. What's up, FCMO? I see you. Good morning to you. Chat, you ready for the tea today? It's tea time. We got about 5 minutes till 9:30. Who's ready for some tea? Don't be too messy today, though, chat. Don't be messy. You can be honest, but don't be too messy. No, we're just having a little tea time. Who's ready for tea time? Khan is ready. What's up, SMW? Let's hear it. Seven said, "Let's hear it." Oh man, Seven's so funny, man. Let's hear it. That is too funny. Hold on, let me just see what this VWAP is. Oh, it's below. It is below. Interesting. That's interesting. Not surprised, not surprised. Okay. All right, so the tea time, I'm going to pull it up so you can read it, actually. So as you know, there's always drama going on in the trading community. Certain traders like to always call people out. And this time, this trader got called out and they blocked the person. Let's pull this up here. We got less than 4 minutes to talk about this. All right. So as you know, Patrick likes to call everybody out. And he called out Brian, but I will say Brian's pretty honest. I mean, Brian trades live now. Brian shows his payouts, he shows his expenses, he shows things. So Bryant decided, hey, no one ever calls this guy out, and he wanted to try to get on me and bully me. So let me call him out on his stuff. So I bookmarked this to show you it. Now I don't need to bookmark it now. But basically, long story short, as you know, this guy likes to boast and boost with the millions he's made off of his audience. A lot of people think he made it from YouTube. That's why I keep getting those get the YouTube money comments. When he says he made it off of YouTube, he's talking about his YouTube audience. He's not talking about YouTube specifically. What he's saying is with the deals he has with the companies, every time his thousands of followers who he has thousands of people who have bought his course, he has thousands of people who have bought the prop firms he's affiliated with his discount. And every time they reset, he gets the money. Now, what's the problem with that? There's no problem with that. But the thing is he does glorified gambling, right? He gambles and gambles and gambles with high risk to pass in 2 days, and then gambles to get big payouts to be like, look, I just got a 40K payout. Well, no shit, Sherlock. If you have 20 accounts and you make 2K, no shit, it's 40K. Boom, gets paid. So bragging and boasting, saying none of the other live streamers do it. Well, none of the other live streamers make over 100K a week off of their audience resetting because they're copying you over leveraging. Think about this, chat. If you have a big amount of sheep who follow someone who over leverages and they over leverage too, and this person blows up their account every week, accounts plural, well, of course you're going to blow up your account too, right? And the thing is if the course is so sustainable, if the course is so sustainable, then why do you have to over leverage and blow up accounts so much if the course is so sustainable? I rest my case. So anyway, that's my summary, and Brian's basically calling it out. Said he loves to stir up drama whenever it suits him. Well, yeah, I mean, the drama is what brought in the views, right? Nobody gave a damn about his live stream 3 years ago, but they started giving a damn because he talks shit the whole time. I get it. It's entertaining. It's drama. I completely get it, chat. I'm not saying anything against it. I'm saying, you know, people want to be entertained, and when we watch TV, we want drama, right? When we watch TV, right? When we watch a show, we want drama. We need things happening. So that's essentially what this is. It's a drama show. But Brian says the second it comes back his way, he can't handle the heat. So basically he blocked Brian for calling this out, which is funny because he's the one that gets people to block him and likes to call out, oh, so-and-so blocked me. Oh, I got so-and-so to block me. I got so-and-so to block me, you know? Tables have turned. Tables have turned, chat. Got a sip on this. Yeah. Like I said, chat, if you had an audience who over leveraged along with you and followed you and over leveraged, and they kept blowing up their accounts, and every time they blow up an account and get a new account, you're getting paid for them blowing up their account, I'm pretty sure you'd make 100K a week too. And I'm pretty sure making 100K a week, it's probably simple math to say, okay, that's how you got that car. Okay, that's how you got that stuff. It's not that hard, right? Not that hard, chat, is it? And bragging and boasting that you made $1 million off of your course and showing it to your followers, I get it. He's trying to piss off the audience because that's what makes them come back, right? You gotta understand how this. No, the wire's in there. I'm making sure the wire's in there. The wire's all the way in. Are we good? Enzo's funny. Hi, Jose. Good morning. JMC. So what are we talking about? We're talking about how Brian called out Patrick last night on Twitter and Patrick blocked him. And just kind of talking about the way the trading community is going. You know, people believe this blasphemy. Good morning, Ian. We good now? Kept hearing buzzing, really? On. That's weird, right? Yeah, everything's all the way up. See how we're in the green? That is so weird. See what I mean, chat? I don't be doing anything. I think it's YouTube, to be honest. It's YouTube. It's not me, it's YouTube. I rest my case. Watching 9:30 here. Looks like a candle flip setup. Tempting to take a sell. It's probably gonna go down the VWAP. Not the greatest setup though. It ain't the greatest. Look at my English, chat. It ain't the greatest. It ain't. What kind of English is that, chat? What kind of proper words am I saying here? It ain't. Gold's breaking out here. 46 points up. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of trades we take today, because this is just kind of leaving without us here. I'm gonna update some of these zones. Actually, before I do that, let me double check the daily. Okay, there we go. I knew I was missing something. I had a nudge that I was missing some line. We're missing 30, 38. All right, let's add bank zone. Chat, if you check out my bank zone levels, or if you use my bank zone indicator on TradingView, if you check it out at the end of every day and you look at New York session, you're going to see it plays out too well. Every single day. You can check it every single day for the whole year. It lines up very, very well. Has anyone heard of a futures desk? No, I never heard of it. Gonna purchase a TPT soon. Have to remember to use your code. Appreciate you, Jay. Yeah, that sale. So I was explaining yesterday that sale with the 30% off, it makes the 50K $122, and that takes care of your activation fee as well. So if you think about it, with topstep, you do pay $50 up front, but when you do pass, you do pay $150 to activate. So you're really paying $200. So with this sale, you're paying $122, so it is a little less. About $80 less that you're saving there. But I will say the daily payout, like once you build a cushion, and with the 50K, you only got to build a 2K cushion, which isn't too bad. But building that cushion will make you feel more confident in your withdrawals, because you're like, okay, I have a cushion. But what I was going to say was, strategy wise, once you build your cushion of 2,000, right? So now you got 52,000. Okay, let's say you have a new fresh trading week. You have a fresh trading week, you end off the week plus $1,000. You probably end off more than that, but I'm just saying, you end off the week plus $1,000. So now you got 53K, right? Well, if I were you, I wouldn't take out the whole 1,000. I would try to withdraw an amount, but keep stacking up that cushion. Because the more you stack up that cushion, the more you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, leave $200 there, make it $2,200 that you're up. You know what I mean? So only withdraw 800 out of your 1,000, and then get a profit split from that, which would be what, 640? 640 be your profit split. But you know what I mean? Keep building up that cushion. Build up that cushion to 3,000 to 4,000. That way you don't even have to like worry about it. You know what I mean? That's my advice. Even when you're doing withdrawals, keep a little bit of money there. Just a little bit. That's the secret to getting daily withdrawals. Because the last thing you want to do is, okay, I'm taking out all the money I made and bringing it back down to 2,000. Well, what happens if you have a losing week? Then you're climbing yourself out of the gutter, you know, to get paid, you know. So I'd recommend, when you build up a cushion, continuously build up a small cushion. And I think some of you saw me do that when I was trading on my live account. last year, early last year, but the year before, all of the year before. But when we got that account up to 20K, you'll notice I wasn't withdrawing everything that we made, right? We had an $800 day, but I may only take $600 out. When we had 1,000 day on my live account, well, we take out like $800, right? We didn't always withdraw everything, and that's how you want to treat it. You want to slowly build up a cushion. You get what I'm saying, chat? Let me get a 1 in the chat if you get what I'm saying. The mic is bugging again. Is it really? It's definitely plugged in. I wonder if I think it's this. I think I know what it is. I think it's this. Let me unplug the audio and just use the USB mic part. Okay, let's see here. I unplugged the audio. Let me know if that is better. Because I think sometimes it's sending the sound to the audio and it doesn't know. Sounds good at the moment. Yeah, okay. I think it was getting mixed up on whether to send it to my headphones or send the sound to the stream. Maybe that's what it was. Because I got both of the plugs plugged in. So it's probably like, which one do I use? Okay, maybe we just solved the problem then. It could have been that wire. By the way, we got Nas being a little bit bipolar here. We were coming down, now we circled back up. Now we're coming down again. So we're just waiting. I'm just gonna let 9:30 settle in. No rush in here. Got about 17 minutes till 10 o'clock. CB consumer confidence and new home sales. 17 minutes as well. Oh, here we go. Coming on down. Coming on down. It's better now? Perfect, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, it definitely had to be that chord. Is the music good or does it need to be a little louder? Because I could barely hear it myself. Hi, R. Brooks. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a great morning. Y'all can see my dog. Oh, no, y'all can't see him. He's waiting to be fed. He's got a couple minutes. All right, let's see here. I kind of want to see this on the 1 minute. All right, it was just a retest. Really strong 3-bar on the 1 minute here. Jeez. Oh, 30 points though. They ain't missing out on nothing. They ain't missing out on nothing. Better, it's good. All right, let's react to some things on Twitter while we're waiting here. By the way, we got a new 15-minute candle on NAS. Last 15-minute candle closed as a doji, so I'm just going to simply wait this one out. I'm going to choose to not hop into anything. Let's react to some things on Twitter. Oh, Okay, let's play this game. All right, chat, you ready to play a game? Or should we wait? Let's wait in case we get some more people in here. We'll play a game a little bit later. A little bit later. Good morning, friend of Diana. Oh, okay. Welcome in. Terrence, that's the Powerpuff Girl. All right, let's see. What do we have for reactions here? Crazy clips. I guess we're going to react to crazy clips. Oh, no. Where did it go? Chat, every time I click on something, it just goes away. What's up with that? Okay, here it is. Crazy clips. Let's check this out. I'll make it bigger. What's the title say? Mercedes driver doesn't let the driver behind him pass. Oh, so we're being petty? Road rage pettiness?
Whoa. Seriously? This is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Looks like it's in New York.
Whoa.
Okay, I see he's trying to get him to move. So of course he only inches up.
New York is so crazy.
Road rage in America. He's not letting him go. Oh, he threw something at him.
Like a ball or something. Oh,
What the hell is that? A Walkman? What is that?
a phone charger maybe?
Charger? Portable charger? Bro. I'm sorry, but we gonna have to turn this into GTA and I'm just gonna have to hit your car. Psh, you know what I mean? Just gonna have to turn it into GTA. Finna get hit.
This is so good. Wait, why are they?
Look at this pettiness.
Oh my
This is
God.
definitely New York. Look at the subway. No, my city. Yeah, New Jersey. The New Jersey plate. It's New York. I told y'all it's New York. I told y'all.
Wait, why won't he let him pass? Like, what the
Look
fuck?
at the paint on that. That's spray painted. Look, this how you know. If you know, you know. That's spray painted black.
Wait, why won't he
Hood
let him
shenanigans.
pass? Like, what the fuck? What's happening?
You watched this whole thing, did you?
Well, I feel like this guy's about to like beat him.
See, what happened is bro is too close. You gotta give space. You're too close to be able to navigate around him. Oh, he had it. Oh, he had it. Oh,
Oh shit.
yeah, because I know the Mercedes windows cost. See that yep. Hey. Is that it? What? He's still doing it? Bro, people got to get to work. See how that car got squeezed by? See? You need a little space. He's too close to him. You have space. You'll have time to fake him out and just zoom right by. Trust me. We ain't got time for this. Your car just gonna have to go up over that bridge. Ain't got no time for that. That's crazy. Someone commented they both need to be arrested. This is why everybody's not cops. What's the purpose of that though? Ego and pride will get you locked up? Absolutely. Actually, back home recently, my dad saw something like that and the accident happened right in front of him. And he was a witness. He saw two people road raging, and then the guy was doing that. He wouldn't let the other guy go, and one was in a massive truck, like a, you know, like a 16-wheeler, like a big truck, and they ended up trying to cut each other off like that, and they ended up crashing. Your ego will get you into an accident. Now you got a bigger problem. But yeah, long story short, the guy ended up hitting him because he got frustrated. Look, where I'm from, they're gonna hit you, okay? I'm just letting you know. You're lucky if you don't get hit trying to do that. Crash Out will hit you. Crash Out ain't got nothing to lose. I'm just letting you know. Crash Out will sure enough hit you. With no problem. They'll look forward to it. Sorry about that, chat. My dog's in here crying. Dog is in here crying. My thing is, where are the cops when you need them? Well, depending on where you're from, where I'm from, they're not coming for another 2 hours anyway, so you don't rely on cops where I'm from. You don't think about calling the cops. I mean, I guess if you grew up in a different area, maybe you do think about calling the cops. Maybe the cops are, you know, but where I'm from, the cops ain't coming for another 2 hours. You better survive. You gotta figure it out. So that's why there's no like, oh my God, let me call the cops. It's just, they're tending to so many other things. And even if they're not, they still take 2 hours. You go to a nice neighborhood, oh, they're there in like 10 minutes. They'll be there in like 15 minutes. Go to a neighborhood where there's nothing going on. Oh my God, someone has a hoodie on. I'm calling the cops. The cops are here in 15 minutes. What was the threat? Someone had a hoodie on? Oh, okay. So you scared that someone has a hoodie on in your neighborhood? That's a threat to you? Oh, if only they knew danger. Don't know danger, you just know paranoia. Let me tell you something. If people who were afraid of things that they've never experienced actually experienced it, their anxiety would be through the roof. Okay? And we don't wish that on anybody. We don't want anybody to experience anything negative. But just saying, in neighborhoods where they're dramatic about calling cops, it's typically not needed. Neighborhoods who do need the cops ain't coming. You know? The only time that cops are like, okay, yeah, they're 20 minutes out is if it's like a murder case, chat. That's the only time. Like if someone murdered someone, or if you call the emergency hotline and you're like, I need help, someone's trying to kill me, then yeah, they're usually like 20 minutes out, emergency wise. Other than that, GG's, you know. Texas, we don't call either. Right, handle it yourself. What ended up in jail? That I'm not alone on the trade aid issue. Yeah, but you know what, chat? You know, we don't wish for danger on anybody. And sometimes avoiding people and avoiding road rage and all that good stuff is a really good lesson. It don't mean that you're scared of someone. I think a lot of humans have that twisted. They think, oh, if I don't respond to this road rage or this person disrespecting me, then it looks like I'm a punk. It looks like I'm afraid. No, it doesn't. It looks like you're the stronger person. It looks like you're not letting your ego and pride get in front of you to what? Potentially, you don't know what's going to happen. You may potentially go to jail. You may potentially have to get into survival mode. You may get your car hit. You don't know what that person's capable of. It doesn't mean you're afraid of someone. It just means you rather have a positive outcome. But, you know, in these newer generations, they lack that concept. It's all about who seems tough, right? Being tough is being able to handle your emotions. Try that. Oh, that's the hardest thing to do, ain't it? Ain't it the hardest thing to do? Someone's disrespecting you. No need to follow people, chase them down to their house. Just be like, whatever. That person's clearly got something going on. The more you vibrate high, the more good things start happening to you. The more you start living the life you want to live, the more you're going to see through a lot of this. You're going to see like, dang, people got to be really miserable. That's how you know how miserable people are, by the way they react to things. You got to vibrate higher. Don't let someone control your emotions, chat. Why would you give that stranger the power to make you have a bad day? Why would you give them all that power? They don't deserve that power. They don't determine your happiness, your mood. Only you can determine that. Right? So only react off of things that you can control. You can control yourself. I ain't saying it's easy. I ain't saying you don't want to punch the person. I ain't saying you ain't trying to knock the person out. I'm just saying to be the bigger person. Because you got better things going on for you in your life. You got goals you're trying to hit. You got places that you're going that they're not going. They're not going where you're going. You got to remember that. Most people aren't going where you're going. You have dreams and aspirations. You have goals. You're trying to trade. You're trying to unlock financial freedom. You're trying to be able to provide for yourself and your family, to pay for things without even wondering what's the cost. The cost don't matter because you got it. You're trying to pay off your debt. You're trying to live a better life. So letting people slow you down is just going to slow you down. Right? Why would you let that stranger slow you down? Why would you let that stranger determine your future? They have zero power over you. All you can do is just look and laugh and say, you have no control over me. Not giving you that today. And just move on. Right? By the way, I am watching these charts. We are in this little bit of a range here. Didn't really see anything that I liked, so I'm just kind of chatting with you. Waiting for something to shake here. We do have news going on in 2 minutes, so could be waiting for that news. Actually, less than 2 minutes. We got about a minute and 15 seconds to the news drops. Like the facts, y'all. Appreciate that. Appreciate the ones there. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream if you've been enjoying the stream today so far. Forgot to turn off the air, chat. I forgot to turn off the air. I'm cold. I don't have my coffee. I don't have my tea. Low key, I think I'm gonna get myself some coffee, chat. I think it's needed this morning. Let me just see this initial drop of the news. And then I'm gonna go get me some coffee, okay? And I'll be right back. I don't mean like leave. I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna make myself some coffee. And then I'll come back, and then when I hear that the coffee maker's done, I'll just get up one more time just to get the coffee. 10 seconds, here we go. News is incoming. CB consumer news and new home sales. Let's see it. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa. Hope no one's in any trades unless you're following your rules. Don't let me stop you if you're following your rules, but jeez. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all, I'll be right back. Let me just get that coffee maker go in and I'm gonna come back and sit with you while the coffee is cooking. Just give me 1 second. 2 minutes.
Love feels so invincible. Feel you when there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing. I will always hold you down. Your heart will be kept safe and sound. But I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. You're the picture perfect, you're what my mind painted. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight.
to say. So they can take it, I want more, nothing like ever before. I can give it all. Take it, I want more, nothing like ever before. I can give it all.
All right, chat. Coffee is cooking up. I really need something hot. It was literally 90 degrees yesterday. Did anybody see my Instagram story? 90 degrees. It was just 50. Now it's 90. So hopefully I'm not getting sick. I hope not. I definitely feel like I need something hot. Alrighty, gold is up, up, up. Up, up, up. Again. Can't catch a break on gold. NASA's giving us the chop. Guess we'll have to wait on that. Says it's some sort of maintenance issue. Oh, with TradeAvate? TradeAvate not working with TradingView. Let me see. I got TradeAvate open in the background right here. But you said with TradingView. Okay. I'm using the TradeAvate platform looks okay. But yeah, I don't know about the TradingView part. This is looking pretty bullish. We just created a higher low here. Looks like we are testing out and going to be getting a push. It's also kind of giving, yeah, I'm going to say candle flip vibes. What's the risk? 44. Kind of looks like a 3-bar reversal too. That's what it looks like. Looks like we keep creating like a resistance here, right? See, candle closes in 13 seconds. See, if this next candle breaks this high, maybe take a shot at it. 25-point stop loss. Let's see. See if we can break this high here, and I'd like to enter. See if we can drive up into this range. Waiting to see if we can break this high right here. The previous 3-minute high. Let's see if we can get this breakout. There we go. Push it. There we go. Come on. Very close. There we go. We're gonna put the stop loss below the previous 3-minute candle, and I'm really just targeting right here, top of the range. Honestly, I'm not looking for a big crazy hurrah, but TP1 should be the top of this resistance. Let's measure this again. T1. Is there a zone up here? So yeah, I kind of like the, I'm gonna say double bottom bounce, but because I do see we had a little bounce over here too, but looking at that higher low aspect as well, and I know it lines up in the fib pretty well as well. Fib is saying here 737. Really? Am I missing something then? Fib is saying 737. Huh. Am I tripping? So we got a new 3-minute candle. May add to this and move my stop loss up here, which I'm going to do. So I added to this position. We're now doing 10 lots on the micros, which is equal to 1 contract on the minis. So $20 a point. TP1's about 427, TP2's 767, and then where'd the fib go? Shoot, chat. Hold on. Where'd the fib go? Fib is suggesting up here for 1467. I mean, hey, if that's what they think, we'll give it a shot. If that's what they think. But I'm really looking at these two areas. We'll see what happens. I mean, we'll be happy with TP1. That'll be 430 something. Gold short. What am I using? Right now, the Tradeovate. I'm logged into Take Profit Trader right now on Tradeovate. Tradeovate doing this 30. What stock is this? Envoy, this is not stocks. This is futures, but this is NASDAQ. Micro NASDAQ to be specific. Sorry, I just seen your comment there. Smokey, just passing through. Hope everyone's blessed day. Thank you, Smokey. Sorry, y'all, I'm a little late to the party. Let's see if we can tap TP1.
Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night.
14 points in profit is crazy. Wow, people are really trying to sell this. What's up with the sellers? Back off. What is this try hard stuff? What is this try hard stuff, chat? What's up with these sellers? I didn't know it was try hard day. Jeez. Try hard season out here. Tough to be a seller right now. Tough. Chat, let's get some hype in the chat. Let's see if we can hype up this trade like we did yesterday. Let's bring that magic energy to the chat. If you got some fire, do what you need to do. Spam the pre-W's. Come on. Let's see if we can hype it up a little bit. Can we hype it up?
Okay. Okay.
There we go. Ian spamming up that logo. There we go. Thank you, Ian. Ian's pushing it up there. Come on, chat. Come on. That is not what we want to hear. Come on.
Okay.
Very close to TP1. Here we go. 4 points away. 4 points away. Come on. 4 points away. Come on. We can do it. Jeez, it just can't withstand those highs. I'm going to move stops to break even here, just based off of the way things are going here. We're going to take off the risk. We're eliminating all risk. And just stops at break even. Simple. All right. Stops at break even. Can we hit TP1? Very, very, very tough spot here on NAS. Jeez. Struggling to get out of these 30s, eh? Appreciate the pre-Ws, y'all. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. Nasty work, these sellers, man. I'm telling you, these sellers are just try-hards today. This is not the time to be a seller. Just wait. Jeez. Let us get our profit, then sell. Right, chat? Oh, man. All right, we're going to take our profit. We're going to reassess this. We're going to take our $100 and reassess this. Up 313 on the day. Slow grind today, I guess, chat. Slow grind. We tried. Jeez. We'll reassess, reevaluate here. And that's the thing, chat. Don't be afraid to close with a little profit. It's okay. Trading's not pitch perfect. You're not going to always get a perfect setup. You're not here to post it on Instagram or Telegram or Twitter or YouTube or Discord or I don't know, what are the other groups? Or any other group. You're just here to make some money. You know? Look at the sellers on gold. Holy, look at this. Gold's coming down. I think someone did call out gold sells a little bit ago in the chat, huh? Somebody called it out. Ooh, my coffee's done because I could smell it. I could smell the coffee. Oh, I can't stand this. Look at this. Just saying, we held it through this doji. We held it through this candle. We held it for this candle and then said, okay, we're done. And now look at it. Dang sellers. Would have been nice if they just put like pending orders up here. Like just throw up a pending sell. Don't do the market sell. Not when we're trying to get in a trade. It's not nice. Let's see this on the 15-minute. It's so nasty and chopped. Holy. Wow. I'm thinking it may, so I'm thinking it may create a support here, actually. So if it does that, maybe I'll give it another go. I'm thinking we may, yeah, see, look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna give it another go, chat. Another round. Here we go. Stop loss. It's gonna be down here. looking for a 5-minute candle flip. Is that asking for too much? Be a 5-minute candle flip. Keep my stop loss down here. But yeah, I'm kind of looking at it as, let me draw this for you so you can see it. See how we're kind of like coming up out of here? And yes, we did create a support on top of it already, but we came down. So I'm thinking, since they're being extra, if we create another support, or even if we're just doing this, that works too. But I do see a 5-minute candle flip setup. So let's see if 5-minute candle flip wants to work its magic for us today. And let's bring up that Fibonacci again. Or actually, let's do this. This was TP1. And Fib suggests, we should say, it suggests this level up here. All right. And no, I'm not going to double up on this order. I know we tried to double up on the last order, but I'm going to let this one sit the way it is. Obviously going to make less money than the last one, but it's all good. I may add to it. It just depends. See if I can move my stop loss here. Does that stop loss make sense though? Not right now. Not right now. It doesn't make sense right now because we're still just sitting here. Let's see how this 3-minute candle closes. Ah, okay. Okay, we are getting a bounce off of here. It's tough because it's chop, but I think we have a good stop loss. So I'm not going to add to this chat because it's going to move our average price up, make our stop loss bigger. I'm just going to keep this here. And let it work its magic. Let me put a line here so I know where this is. This is TP12. $320. TP1 there. This will be a really good spot here. 317. All right, so gonna be patient with this. Seeing gold, respecting the bank zone, it's just beautiful. Yeah, we chase right off of it, right? All right, back below the moving average here on gold. Back in profit on NAS. Kind of seeing gold going for a downfall here. I'd like to see another retest, but I don't know if we're going to get another retest on gold. It may be out of here. Pretty strong. I'm still going to try to see if we can get one. No bueno over here in gold. Sort of got a 5-minute flip, but it like stopped halfway. It wasn't a full. It wasn't a full-on flip. What a choppy mess, huh? We got 3 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. I guess we'll watch it on the 1 minute for fun, chat. I'm definitely gonna move my stop loss up to these lows here. I'm just gonna eliminate a little bit of risk here. We're only gonna risk 127. And we'll leave it. We'll leave it like that. So eliminated a little bit of risk. We shouldn't break those lows all the way down here unless we're not going up. See. Does that count as a retest goal? Is that a retest, this candle? Such a ugly candle. 18 points. Hoping it'll get up there. Thanks, 7. Are you in the 7? Let me know in the chat. How are you feeling about NAS right now? How are we feeling? How are we feeling about NAS? W trade hold or what? Yo, whoever got burnt in this trade is probably pissed. Probably pissed right now. Like, what the fuck is this? It's the market. That's what it is. It's the market. Slow grind. Can't even trade. So I'm just watching 90 Fiance while I eat. Oh yeah, 90 Fiance is super entertaining. Wait, Ian. You can't log into... Can you log into the regular TraderVate and trade that way? Or you can only use the trading view. Beautiful here. Stops to break even, up about 200 and something. So you can see the bar right here. If I close right now, we'll be up 500 on the day. I'm just going to show you. I am using these traded TPT accounts in the background. Moon stops to break even there as well. Just showing you that. W hold for sure. Can't trade TraderVate. Acting a fool. Acting a fool. M and QW done.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
He chat. Smart money concepts are going to say this is a order block. I mean, it is. It is. That is what it is. Call it what you want. It's an institutional candle. You think we're going to get to TP12? Are we? What's I'm on TradingVate instead of TradingView? Maybe you need to activate TradingView, add on TradingVate first, and then move to TradingView. Oh, you won't have your lines. I got you, yeah. Well, you can do your analysis on TradingView and then have TraderVate in the other, you know, on the side. Gold want to bleed. Oh, wow. Look at that false breakout on gold. Whoa. Oh, well, if this is coming up, then I don't believe it's coming up. I think it's just a retest. Gotta be a retest, right? Well, I want at least $500 out of this chat, so that means we gotta make what, 200? Oh shoot, it's right where it is, where I would want to trail it. Oh, I can't trail it yet. That's exactly where I would want to trail it. Shoot, hold on. No, don't be like that. Don't be like that. That's where I want to trail it. Oh, don't do that extra shit. Oh, that's annoying, chat. That's annoying. All right, we're going to take our $100. That is so annoying. All right, 411. 411. We are slowly climbing up today using these micros. TP12 incoming. 15-minute bearish engulfing on gold. 15-minute. This is not an engulfing. It did not close below any of these lows, so no, this would not be an engulfing. You know what? I'm glad you said that, because this could be why traders are having a hard time. Maybe they don't understand the concept of what makes something an engulfing, what doesn't, and stuff like that. But yeah, that one wouldn't be an engulfing. I'll see if I can give you an example of one though. See if we can give you a really good example of an engulfing. Okay, here's a good example of an engulfing down here. See this bullish candle? See how this candle closed above all these highs? Like it's massive, right? Compared to these, that'd be a bullish engulfing. Do we still have faith in NASDAQ to continue up? We'll see. I want to anchor 930 just to see. Okay, that's down here. Nice trade, coach. Thank you, Dave. I'm gonna change the color so I could see it. I'm just gonna make it white. Okay, let's anchor. What was that news? 10 o'clock? Oh, we're still in the same vicinity. All right. Well, we don't need that then. I'm thinking we may have the potential to reach TP12. Possibly. Maybe. Just catching this trade in bits and pieces here. Look at this new 30-minute. It's just a little difficult figuring out where to get in at because of this nasty chop. Look at that 3-minute wick. I don't like this, chat. I don't like the way this is setting up, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna sit this one out. When you say anchor 930, what exactly do you mean? A little confused about that. What's up, Doreska? How's it going? Yeah, that's a great question, Mr. Darian. Yeah, I can answer that one for you. So when we say anchor, I'm talking about the VWAP. So when you anchor VWAP, it's when you attach VWAP to a candle. And what you want to do is you want to attach it to things that are important. So things that are important are openings. So the opening for NAS would be 9:30 opening. That's important. And you want to attach it to news. So what kind of news would be important? NFP, FOMC, CPI news, right? Stuff like that. Okay. That's a cool little lesson there. Let me just change the song. I do have that book in the Discord. If you want to read it, you can read it for free. You don't have to pay for the book. Let me pull it up here so you can get it. There we go. Anchored VWAP. They actually brought the author on Topstep. He came on as a guest too. Brian Shannon, millionaire stock trader. He's someone who started trading just like you all. Started to trade, looking for financial freedom, looking to quit his job. And he kind of got into it, and he was looking for something to help give his trades more accuracy. And this is just an advanced way to use VWAP. So yeah, this book is in the Discord. Just click on books. Let me show you. We're going to Discord. If you click on books, it's right here. Shout out to Dave. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it, and Dave posted it. So give Dave a W when you see Dave. I did see Dave in the chat today. Here's the book right here. You can click it and you can download it to your phone. You could save it on your phone. You could download it to your computer, laptop, tablet, anything with this link. Okay. But yeah, he wrote this book, and it's honestly very well. You can use it with stocks, of course. Definitely want to have a clear mind when you read it, because, you know, it's a lot of information, of course. But I kind of gave you a basis summary of it, right? And you can see how we ride the VWAP. Yeah, I'll let you take a look at that. Look, chat, I'm going to keep you on my trading view chart so that you never know when I enter a trade. I'm going to keep you right here. Right here. I don't want you to know when I'm taking a bunch of L's at once. Nope. Best trader on YouTube, but I will never show you when I'm in trades. Only when I feel like it. Wow, look at that candle flip. Jeez. What a candle flip that was. Wow, yeah. Dang, now you want to go up to TP12? This is some... You know, this is some BS, chat. Wow. Now we want to go up here. I can't watch it. I can't look at this. In fact, I'm going to go get my coffee, so I'm not going to look at it. I'll be right back.
Sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. Oh no.
I'm back. Here we go. Guess what, chat? Coffee tastes way better today. I know what happened. I was being a little frugal yesterday. I didn't use as many coffee beans as I should. I was trying to use a little bit less to save the bag. You know how it is. So I used more beans this time. And oh, Ian, if you're still here, Ian, let me know. Did you like Pete's coffee? Ian asked me what coffee I make, and he said he went to go buy it. So I'm wondering if you tried it yet. Let me know. Did you try it? Let me know in the chat. Did you have coffee this morning? Anybody? Did you have coffee, tea? Did you have anything hot? Quite annoying that this is just flying up, huh? Nas don't love us. Nas don't love us. Brian! Hey, Brian. I haven't seen your name in so long. Oh my goodness. Hey, Lynn. Long time no talk. Are you still using topstep to take profit? Yes, Brian. So, I'll give you a quick summary. We were on the XFA a couple weeks ago, and we switched over to a combine to get adjusted to this volume. But where we're at right now, I figure might as well just do this combine on stream and show you how to beat it, right? So we've been on this combine for a week and a half. I was going to show the balance when we're close to beating it, but we are more than halfway. We're past the halfway point. I know that we're past the halfway point. But yeah, looking to beat this combine this week on stream. And yeah, I do have Take Profit Trader in the background. Over here as well. On Trader Vape. Yeah, great question. I'm just showing people, like, you know, it's simple to beat these. You just have to keep it simple. Try not to stress yourself out, because you're going to go on tilt. It's okay to use micros. It's okay to size down. You can see it's only been a week and a half. We're past the halfway point. We're literally past the halfway point in a week and a half. And that's with trading micros. That's with sizing down. That's including red days, right? Well, I think we only had one red day, honestly, in this. But I'm just saying, like, that's... You know what I mean, chat? Like, up and down days. We're still up. Yeah, I missed some info yesterday's Take Profit Trader have the consistency rule too. Yeah, I can go over it. Yeah, feel free to ask your questions, chat, about Take Profit Trader. Yes, they have the 50% consistency rule when you do the challenge or the evaluation. When you beat the evaluation and you get your funded account, there is no consistency rule after that. And yes, y'all, those of you having technical issues with TradingView, yes, TradingView is having technical issues right now. Need 2 more green days to get a payout. Nice. Let's go, Kamario. Been in the lab, mastering the craft. I love that. The office for Take Profit Pro, 15 minutes from my house. Is it really? Wow. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Wait, oh, there's Ian. Ian, you're back. Okay, Ian. Do you like Pete's coffee? That's what I want to ask you. And go ahead and chat. Let's go ahead and take a guess. We have to make 6,000 profit to beat this. Go ahead and give me your number in the chat to the T. What number do you think we're at? And I'm going to show you. Where do you think we're at out of the 6,000 profit? It's only been a week and a half. We're trading micros. We had some ups and downs. Not the highest win rate, but overall profitable. So let me know in the chat. What do you think? How much are we up out of that 6,000 after a week and a half? Let's see. Fresh combine. Take a guess. Let me see some numbers. I gave you a hint. I said we're above halfway, which means we're above 3,000. But I didn't say how much above 3,000 we were. We could be 3,000 and $1 for all you know. One red day is enough. Wizzy, good morning. 3,700, 4367, 3,500, 2,857, 3,658, 3,600, 3,260. Okay, a lot of 3,500s, 3,600s. Okay. All right. Garian says 4,400. You ready for the reveal? Can we get a drum roll? Uh-oh, I don't have a drum roll. I don't have a drum roll. But you know what I do have? I do have a sound. We are up 41.90. 41.90. All right, who was the closest? Who was the closest? Who said 35, 36? Let me see. Yo, Quet says 42. Darian said 44. Let's see. Oh wait, Amanda said 43. I think Amanda was the closest, right? Yeah, that's all a week and a half. With micros. Again, with micros, sizing down, not the highest of win rates, right? You don't need the highest win rate. You need risk management. And you need some type of discipline, right? Discipline meaning you need to say, okay, I'm gonna take a step back right now. I'm gonna take a break. Okay, cool. I'm gonna check it out right now. Okay, cool. I think I need to step away for an hour. I need to step away for 15 minutes. Do what you need to do. Those little things that you add to your trading can help you, right? Nice. Yeah, y'all surprised? Nice, nice, nice. Base hits add up. There you go, Amanda. Yeah, base hits add up, right? So you see, chat, you don't need to have a home run. You know, you don't need to have a home run. We're what? What's that number again? 41.90. 41.90. Okay. I gotta keep saying it because I'm gonna forget it. All right, how much more do we need? We need 1810 to pass. Okay, 1810. Let's see, if we do that in 2 days, that'll be 2 $900 days. All right, what's today? Today's Tuesday. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days. Okay, if we do this in the next 3 days, we need to hit $603 every day this week to pass. Okay. All right, chat, you see that here. So need to make at least 603 tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, and then we can pass on Friday or more and get it done quicker, right? We'll see how it goes. I mean, if we make another $600 today and we end today plus 1,000, if we end today plus 1,000, we're only gonna need 1,200 more. Okay, let me see. If we end today plus 1,500, we're only gonna need 810 more. Ooh, yeah, let's see if we can hit the daily goal today then. Then we're only gonna need 800 more. I don't think, can we do it all in one day? Or are we gonna hit the consistency rule? Are we gonna hit the consistency rule? Plus, how much are we up right now? Oh no, we could do it all today. We won't hit because the consistency rule would be 3,000. We can't get over 3,000 in one day. If we hit 222, oh shoot, 222, chat. Angel numbers. Well done, thank you. Angel numbers, 222. That's good luck to everyone on stream here. Wow, if we hit that, boom, we're done. Can we do it? 222. It could be doable today, chat. I mean, maybe not with the choppiness, but let's see. I'll have to change that because it'll liquidate me out at 1500. Can you imagine being in some crazy big trade and then it liquidates me at 1500 and locks me out? It's like, oh, you hit your goal, done. Wait, what? We're trying to hit 222. Oh, that would be the end of it. That's how life goes though, right, chat? That's how life goes. The minute you're about to do something good, boom, something happens. The moment you get good news, boom, your car breaks down. Can't run away from it, right? God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. Don't forget that, chat. You've gone through a tough life. If you've gone through rough times, it's because it's something you can handle. It's because we got to make you a stronger character. It's because you're a strong soldier. You got to remember that, chat. Other people get life handed to them. They get the easy route. You know why? They're not as strong as you. Okay? They need some time, maybe a couple lifetimes to build up their character. We got something good for you. We just need you to build that up. You know what I mean, chat? So don't forget that when you're going through tough times, that it's really to build you up, make you stronger. What doesn't kill you make you stronger, right, chat? You know that quote. I know you know that quote. It's very much true. Speaking of, it looks like we came up to come back down here on gold. I do feel like maybe this could have been a little sell-off here. Maybe we could have caught this little sell-off. Maybe. It's all good. It's all good. We'll wait. We'll be patient. Hey Maya, good morning to you. How do I get to your Discord channel link, YouTube, see Inspired? Let me make sure the link's working. Let me just make sure the link's working, because then I'd have to change all the links. Okay, the link is working. Try this one. This one is 100% working. If that one doesn't work, let me know. Because then that means you were probably in the Discord before. Maybe you had a different username in the Discord. Definitely need strength from the Most High. There you go. Oh no, Ian, I didn't see your comment about the coffee. Wait. Hold on, let me refresh my chat. Okay, let me see. I refreshed. Oh, I see it. Yes, I like the coffee. Been through most of the bag already. I give it an 8 out of 10. Not the best I ever had, but very solid. Nice. All right, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. There we go. The link works fine now. Perfect, Maya. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's a good rating for this coffee. It's hard to find good coffee to make at home. I like the 8 out of 10. You know what I find? It's really what you put in here. Because like right now I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 with this caramel creamer. But the pumpkin spice creamer, psh, and it's only seasonal, chat. Put the pumpkin spice creamer in here. This is a 10 out of 10. This is a 12 out of 10. It's 100 out of 10. I swear. I swear, y'all, you got to get that pumpkin spice creamer in the fall. Now, I'm not trying to skip past the summer because yesterday was 90 degrees and I'm loving the weather. Okay. But I'm just saying, I do kind of want to get to fall because I want that pumpkin spice creamer again. Oh, you drink it black. Oh, see. You're a true coffee drinker then. You are a true coffee drinker. I gotta give it to you. Drinking coffee black. See, that's a whole other thing. Yeah, I definitely need creamer in mine and sugar. Ooh, Oh, this is looking kind of good. I like that rejection a lot. I really like that rejection on the 5 minute on gold. It's kind of giving bearish pendant vibes, like we may break to the downside. Stop loss would be 15. $15 stop loss. We wait for a candle flip, then it'll be what? 22? All the way down to where? Maybe down to here. I'm trying to determine if I want to get in this chat. Oh, make it a little further. Yeah, chat. Thinking about taking an entry here. Got a little candle flip entry. Yeah, we're gonna take a sell on gold. 240 stop loss. This is the 5 minute high. Okay, yeah. I want the stop loss above that 5 minute high here. It's giving bearish pendant vibes, so it looks like we may have a breakout coming. I like the candle flip play here. I like the 3-bar reversal setup here, and I like this retest of that 3-bar reversal, right? It's very specific where this wick went to retest that 3-bar reversal, reject it, and see if we can head on down here. I like this setup. That's a good stop loss for it. I'm thinking we may get maybe down to here. I think this TP1. What's that stop loss? 33.5. Okay, perfect. All right. Coming on down. Whoa, we smashed TP1 that quickly? What the heck? TP1 smash, chat. That was...
I blow a bag today. I don't do nothing for games. I blow the bag today.
I might have played it a little too early because we smacked it and bounced right up, right? I'll play it again when we move stops to break even. Fam, pumpkin spice be hitting though. Y'all sleeping? Pumpkin spice is for a white girl. What? But you can't deny that it's meme too. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. I might have played the W song a little too early, chat. A little too early. Don't celebrate too early now. So my only concern is, so the reason why this was TP1 is because it is a institutional candle on a higher time frame. Higher time frame meaning the 5 minute. So that would be why we got a bounce there. But I did not think we were gonna hit it that quickly. Hit it in 2 candles. Oh, I'm sorry. On the 3 minute, it's an institutional. Jeez. Didn't even have time to react to this one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of volume in that candle. Yes. Jeez, chat. This trade might have set us back a little bit. That's okay though. We'll hold it out here. Checking out NAS while we're waiting. 1 hour close, no bottom wick. Just tuned in. What platform do you trade on? Hey, trucking and trading. What's up? Trading on Topstep here. And in my opinion, Topstep is definitely one of the best platforms here, the Topstep X. And I got Tradeovate in the background. So yeah. Nine-day fiance is great. Oh, it's crazy. How much do you close at TP1? So lately, if I, when I say lately, I mean within the last 12 months. If I feel like I want to close it at TP1, I don't really take partials anymore. I just close it because I find that when I take partials overall, I just make less money. So if I close it at TP1, I just close it full. But I use it as a guide towards how much I want to take, you know? So for instance, TP1 is always going to be where I believe we're going to have trouble. Which again, this is the top of an institutional candle. I'll show you in the 3-minute. Here it is right here. So this is where I figure if price hits this, we're going to get a bounce. So that's why I would want my TP1 to be the first place where I think we're going to have turbulence or trouble. From TP1 to TP2, TP2 is usually where I believe it's going to go. Like full on go. So yeah, so between TP1 and TP2 is where I would want to take my profit. Sometimes I take it at TP1. It just depends what's going on in the market. You know? Like right now, I think TP2 is $500. Let me see. $540. What's TP1? $210. Yeah, sometimes I'll just drag this down in case we go further, but oh, there we go. Speaking of, there we go. All right, coming back down here. Candle flip on candle flip we got going on here. Candle flip on candle flip. Jeez. Not liking this too much though, chat. I'm honestly not liking this. I'm gonna close this trade. I don't like it anymore. It's, yeah, I don't like it no more. I closed it there. So the reason why I don't like it is, what's concerning is we had another bounce here, right? And remember, this is the top of an institutional, well, to the left. To the left, we have an institutional candle here, which can make it very strong. And it is overall uptrending in our session today. So getting that double bounce and getting this bullish candle here, this is a very strong candle. Bullish engulfing plus 2 bounces in an institutional. Not feeling it no more. You know what I mean? That's the opposite of what I want to see if I'm a seller right here. So I'd rather get out of it now and kind of reassess it. Now, if it goes my way still, cool. I'll be surprised. Honestly, I will be surprised. But yeah, I don't like it no more. So sometimes that happens, chat. Sometimes I'll get into a trade and I don't like it no more. That's just how it is sometimes. Remember, you are the CEO of your business, right? Anyone who trades, even if you didn't create. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, chat. Sorry, chat. Important message there. What was I saying, chat? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So anyone who's trading, which would be you, right? Or looking to get into trading, even if you didn't create an LLC or S Corp yet, you're still in the startup phase of your business, right? So you are the CEO of your business. You are the everything right now, right? You're the risk manager. You do everything. So you have to make the decisions on risk. Nobody can tell you no. You know, don't fight your ego, and don't fight the imaginary ego is what I like to call it. A lot of people fight the imaginary ego in their head. And what is that? That's you thinking about what other people are going to say. If you don't feel comfortable with a trade and you're not going to close it because you're worried about what other people are going to say, well, then that's the imaginary, you know, that's what I call the imaginary ego, right? It's just you, chat. It's just you. No one else filed for that LLC or S Corp. No one else is looking to do it. It's you. You're the boss. Right? So just something to remember. A lot of people get caught up in what others think. If you're going to have a business, it's fine to take things into consideration, but ultimately it's got to be your decision, right? Think it's going to go down soon. LLC by my B-Day. That's my goal. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, you know, once you, it's up to y'all if you want to do an LLC or S Corp. But once you do it and, you know, you want to put your prop firm withdrawals in there, you're going to be writing off the fees as expenses, right? So you paying for a new challenge and all that can become a business expense now. You won't get taxed on it, right? Lots of benefits to it. Your equipment, let's say you're like, okay, I want to finally get myself a computer to trade on, or a new computer to trade on, or I want to get myself a new monitor, or whatever you want to get. Anything that would be an office expense. You need to get a new mouse. You want to get a cool new keyboard. I don't know. You know, whatever you want to get. Business expense, right? It ain't coming out of your personal account. It's coming out of the business account. Lots of perks, right? By the way, I see a lot of these cyber trucks with people putting the business name on the side. Too funny. That's what you got to do sometimes. You got to just get the card through the business, right? Liz, do you have your own LLC for trading? S Corp. S Corp. And as far as that goes, it's up to you, Chad. It's up to you if you want to do the S Corp or LLC. Don't copy me just to do it. Really weigh out the pros and cons. I mean, yeah, really just weigh out the pros and cons. I mean, they're both good. So it's not like you're gonna file for LLC and be like, oh man, I should have S Corp. It's not like you're gonna file for S Corp and be like, oh man, I should have LLC. You'll be happy either way, you know. Just know, chat, that you do need to have a business bank account. So keep that in mind. Right? You can't just file for a business and then be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send whatever money. No. You gotta have a business bank account. It's gotta be separate from your personal. Okay. It's a good idea for my future too, the UK law. Oh yeah, see, I don't know UK law. I can only speak for the US. But it seems like the US and UK do have similar, some similar regulations, similar rules. So I imagine it's be similar. It kind of looks like NAS is gonna sell off here. NAS looks like it's about to tank. I hate to just hop in like that though. I hate to do it, but I'd love to do it. 14-point stop loss. Let's see if they bring it up for us one more time. The only problem with this coming down is I'm not sure how far it's going to come down. This may be a short-lived thing. I see it coming down. Oh, okay. Maybe down to here. What was that 454? How far is that? 23 points. That's it? Do I sound ungrateful right now? That's it? 20 points? That's it? Meanwhile, someone else is like, 20 points, perfect. And I'm over here like, that's it? Okay. What? Huh? All right, we're gonna watch this because, yeah, we're gonna watch this. Let's watch this little range here. What's the difference between LLC and S Corp? Oh, I'll just get up a chart up here and then we'll just do the main comparisons. What happens when you take money from the business bank account? Well, so the thing is when you have a business, the money that you're claiming the business earns needs to be the money that's deposited into your business bank account. You can't get a payout, put it to your own bank account and be like, oh, this is how much I made with the business. It don't work like that. What's going to count is whatever deposits go to the business bank account. That's what counts under what your business makes. So when you get, you start to get these withdrawals, instead of sending it to your own account, now you're going to send it to your business bank account. And then from then on, you're going to decide how much you're going to pay yourself. So keep that in mind, chat. You need to pay yourself a salary. You're not gonna take a 50K payout into your business bank account and then take the 50K and put it into your account. Well, now your business has zero. You need to maintain a certain balance in your business bank account, right? You need some cash flow in there. So essentially you're gonna take a cut of that and then pay yourself, right? You may pay yourself 20K out of the 50K you withdraw. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. And it needs to be a reasonable salary, of course. And you're definitely going to have a CPA involved, right? Because, and Ian, I got you in a second, Ian. We're going to do the LLC versus S Corp in a second. You definitely need a CPA involved because they're going to be keeping track. The only time you're probably going to use your business account is to probably withdraw to send yourself money. You got to keep track of that, right? Because you got to keep track of how much you paid yourself because you're the employee, right? You're the employee of yourself, right? And then also you want to keep track of what you're buying, right? You need a new computer, you need a new mouse, you need a new keyboard. Every time you buy a challenge, you need to keep track of that. That's going to be a business expense. So you do all that under the business account. And don't give your accountant a hard time. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to use my personal account to buy this. No, put it under the business. But all right, let's do the difference between LLC and S Corp. Let's see if we can get a quick, because I can't do them all off the top of my head. Let's get a quick, let's get a quick thing. I want to see if I can find a chart just to make it simple. All right, let's make this nice and simple. We're going to use where'd the picture go? All right. Here's a short little picture to get us started. With an LLC, it is more simpler. It is much more simpler. I will tell you that. There is less paperwork, absolutely. No double taxation on salaries. And distributes ownership freely. Now, with a corporation, you do need a management structure because a corporation, I don't want to say it's a little more professional, but you know, a corporation is where you would, you know, you can hire some employees. There's a lot that's going to go into that, right? When it comes on taxes and all that. Okay. Benefits for your employees. Think about your job. Think about all the things your job has to pay for you as an employee. You're going to have to do that for yourself and for whoever you hire, right? So it's a little bit more complex. S corp. Okay. And then we got this right here that I'm going to show you. So yes, in summary, LLC is more simpler to put it. And I honestly, you don't want to do an S corp unless you're making a certain amount of money. Because, yeah. But here's a kind of like a short summary. Basically, with an LLC, it is a little bit more flexible management-wise, ownership-wise, taxation-wise. Things are more simpler. With an S corp, you're gonna have restrictions. And when I say you gotta have formal management, you gotta have like, you know, like the manager, this, that. It's more structured. So again, you're probably not gonna really go for an S corp unless you're making a certain amount of money. Trading views back up. Nice. But I want to give you the trading benefits though. I got you, chat. Because that's just giving you the general stuff. Let me Okay, here we go, chat. All right, I'm gonna read this to you. This will probably make 100 times more sense than what I just said. We're still watching these charts though. Okay, everybody ready? All right. With an LLC, limited liability company, right? It is much easier to set up. It's very simple. Typically, when you start to make some type of money, it's the easiest route to go. Okay? Now, as far as taxes go, right, you're not really gonna save money on self-employment taxes. That's probably the biggest con. And I'll get to that when I get to the S corp. That's why a lot of people, if you go on YouTube and you type, hey, YouTube, day trading, should I get an S corp or LLC? A lot of these people with suits on are going to tell you S corp because in the end, you can save money on your self-employment tax. Yes. But again, that's if you're making a certain amount of money. Okay. So continuing on, you do have that liability protection, right? When you have an LLC, you and your business are two separate things. Okay, if someone has a lawsuit against blah, 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 the lawsuit isn't against you, it's against the business, right? If for some reason you have to go bankrupt and close your business, again, it's not going to affect you as an individual. You got to bankrupt the business, shut the business down, right? So again, it's something simple and easy to deal with. It makes your business separate from you as a person. Okay. Does that make sense? It's best for traders who want a simple structure that's flexible. Okay. And there's no extra payroll requirements. Now, an S Corp, what's the tax advantages? Well, again, an S Corp, yeah, they say you can save money, but you do have to pay yourself a reasonable salary. You're going to have to deal with more paperwork with the IRS. Just so you know, it is a lot more paperwork than an LLC. There's more things you have to file for. Okay. It does protect you against your personal assets, just like an LLC does. So yeah, it's basically more work for your accountant, because there's more payroll things you have to file for. And then in the end, after you do all that, you may get a little bit more money back, which is why people say, oh, you save more money. But it does take a lot of extra filing. So again, when I tell you it's more complex, the S Corp, it is way more complex. There's so much extra paperwork you have to do. In the end, once you file and do all that stuff, yeah, you may see a difference in how much money you make. But is it that much of a difference to not have an LLC? It's not that much of a difference, right? So LLC is more simple. You create it, boom, done, right? S Corp, you create it. It's not so much a boom, done. It's okay. I got a lot of paperwork I got to do. Okay. Basically, with an S Corp, you can, the company is paying the taxes on the employees, and you're paying yourself benefits, right? So that's why we're saying, oh, you can save yourself money, right? You know how like at your job right now, your company's paying for what? Your insurance, so you can go see the doctor, so your kids could go see the doctor, right? Your company's paying all those benefits, right? You ever see people on strike at work because they're like, oh, we don't like these benefits. You're taking away our benefits, and people go on strike. Well, why do companies do that? They do that to save money, right? So up front, as an S Corp, you're going to be paying all that stuff for yourself, even though you're the only employee. So when people say it's saving money, maybe it's saving you money out of your personal account because your business is paying for it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So in the summary, I know this is a very complex conversation because it is, chat. It is. In summary, which is better? As a newbie, you should just go for an LLC. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. But if you are making consistent high profits, that's typically where you would go to an S Corp to save yourself money, because when you're making high profits, that's when you will save some money with an S Corp. Does that make sense? Make sense, chat? Like if you're making $1 million a year, yeah, you want an S Corp. Okay. Now, if you're making $100K a year, okay, you may want an LLC. Make sense, chat? You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna create an S Corp making $100K a year, paying all that benefit money and all that. Now you're gonna be losing money. And with an S Corp, you're probably gonna pay more for a CPA because they have to do more work. There's a lot more work they have to do with the IRS behind the scenes for you to make sure your business is good to go all the time. So your fees are going to be higher paying your CPA, right? Thanks for all this info for me. Not worth all the paperwork. Yeah, I'd say keep it simple and get the LLC job. Again, unless you're making $1 million a year. You make $1 million, go ahead with your S Corp. In the end, you will save yourself some money, but maybe even 500K. You're making 500K a year, okay. S Corp. Maybe 300K S Corp. But yeah, there's a fine line between, you know what I mean? But like I said, the benefit to it is the benefit to the S corp, like someone like me who has like a liver disease and health things, like I need insurance, right? I need insurance. I need to go to the doctor all the time. There's things I have to do. So, you know, it really depends on you as an individual. If you're someone who needs medications all the time, you need doctor stuff, then you need to give yourself benefits. You may want to go the S corp route because, well, you need benefits, right? You need to go to the doctor. You need insurance. You know what I mean? Or you have kids. You need your insurance. So, yeah, it really depends on you as a person, right? Appreciate the complex conversation. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. And now you can see why a lot of people don't want to get into it. It's really hard to explain on spot. Because I'm not a professional business tax accountant. Now, if I was a professional business tax accountant, then yeah, I'd be used to answering this question on spot, right? I'd already have it in order of how I'm going to say it, you know? But yeah, a little hard to answer these questions unprepared because it is a bit complex. Don't get me wrong, Chad. I did go to school for accounting, so I do understand a little bit more than the average, of course. But I had switched. I switched out of accounting to do business last minute. But yeah, I did almost every accounting class you need to get a bachelor's, except for like 2 of them. And I switched last minute. I only needed 2 more accounting classes to get my accounting degree. I should have just did it so I could have both, but it's all good. By the way, chat, fun little story for you to never give up. I had an accountant professor who told us that he took the CPA test 8 times. He failed it 7 times in a row, the CPA exam. And on the 8th time, he got it. And his point was to never give up. So I want you to take that into consideration. Just because you failed a challenge 7 times in a row, just because you blew it up 7 times in a row, doesn't mean that you won't get it on the 8th try. Right? Just because you failed it 10 times in a row doesn't mean you won't get it on the 11th try. You failed it 20 times in a row. Who says you won't get it on the 21st try? Are you doing the same thing over and over? Because if you are, that's a definition of what? Insanity, right? You got to make a change. If you're making a change for the positive, then every time you fail, you should be getting a little bit closer, a little bit better, right? You want to always improve, right? Work to improve. By the way, gold came down to TP2 was right here originally. So it looks like it actually came down. That's all good. I think our whole week is going to be a bit chopped. Here comes NAS. I talked about NAS most likely coming down here. I kind of like this setup a little bit. I like it a little bit. Actually, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I just don't see it going too far. It's probably gonna tank now. My only issue is we're just keep bouncing off of this moving average. That would be my only issue why I'm staying myself out. You know what I mean? We keep coming down towards this area and bouncing. Why is this so dark? Yeah, lighter is a little better. Make it a little more see-through. Yeah, we're gonna wait on this. All right. Looks like we're playing the waiting game. Not gonna lie, I hated accounting in school, did you? Well, It's always nice to see how our money works, right? May break the moving average, retest, move down later afternoon. Yeah, it may. It may. Let's actually check out Topstep. Let's see how Topstep is trading this morning.
You, James, we're helping out. Getting a little selling here.
Come on,
Market's crashed.
Tony.
Turn this down a little bit.
60s. Let's trade 20,466.
10
Down.
points in the
Oh,
market
okay, I'm
crash.
on $4. All right, up 700.
Man.
Oh, he
It's over.
got 3 contracts on the sell. Well, no shit.
Massive
And 3
sell.
contracts.
Rolling over.
Not micros chat. He's on the minis. So 3 contracts is $60 a point. Shoot.
And 59 trade.
Took one off there. Stop at break even.
Okay, he just closed a partial. He just took one off. So now he's up 300.
Okay.
No matter what,
Short
he's
two.
still up $700.
Targeting
Put stops to break
447,000.
even.
Let's trade 459s.
That wasn't a
Selling
bad entry
invested
though.
As well.
That wasn't a bad entry. Hold on.
You up in NASDAQ?
He entered right over here.
2004.
That's not bad. It was kind of small. Oh shoot. You know what? We could have put 3 contracts on this too. Well,
Who's selling?
15 for us it'd
Well,
be
I mean, quarterly.
15, but 15 would be equal to 3 contracts, like what he's doing.
Mr. Pickle, I know. A mile down ticks.
Yeah, 'cause that would have been $300 risk.
Times are changing.
Mr. Pickle.
Good trade.
I mean, I hear you.
Good trade. Good trade.
Imagine you have to do this for 6-7 hours a day. I mean, you're looking for anything, Mr. Pickle. Trust me.
Good morning, Jotham.
A little bit of a down tick.
Goat had too much coffee today. By the way, chat, I just want to say thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I really do appreciate it.
27.
Appreciate your time. Appreciate you chatting with me. Having such a great stream today. We've been having great stream every day.
Tesla,
The last few weeks we've been.
Nvidia down.
It's been a good time. So thank you everyone. I just want to say thank you. Let's go back a little bit. I just want to see how they traded this morning.
With the U.S. were difficult but
I know that's Jay's chart because it's orange and blue. Let's see. Down 370.
Constructive.
It's not bad.
Let's see what happens with it here. Up 0.23%.
Is that the opening range?
S&Ps is at 58.
Is there a time up here? Oh, it is 8:04. Wait. Oh, is this a 3-minute opening range? Oh, that's different. He does a 3-minute opening range.
Half. 58.
Wow.
And we have
That's on NASDAQ, by the way, chat.
Up.
He's using gold's opening range. That's interesting. Never seen that. 3-minute opening range.
Kind of felt like today.
Do not copy any trades you see on Topstep. Do not fade any trades. Remember, you're a human being. That's funny. They got to tell you not to fade their trades.
A rough day because I went to
We just got
Chat could be
out of
police
it.
sometimes.
Panel. You can see I
Well, were people commenting that they're fading their
accounts.
trades?
You had time to.
It's sad when you got to tell
You're
people
ready?
not to fade your
-4?
trades.
in
Don't
20
fade us and don't copy us.
Yeah.
Do neither.
Your hour
Gold's going up.
candles.
Couldn't trade with
No
today
panic
because of
here.
the
This is just
Oh, because of Trading View.
leisurely.
Mañana tomorrow.
Go. The Sessy's 47s.
I funded account.
Yes. Lagging right now. Oh, man. Oh, man.
What in the world? What was that?
Good.
Uh-oh.
Gentle dinosaurs. The 2032 Olympic rowing may be held in saltwater crocodile habitat. Is this Hunger Games? Yo, are they changing the Olympics into Hunger Games? I'm not gonna lie, I gotta see this. I don't approve, but I will watch. I don't approve, but I will watch. That's all you need to say for me to watch. Because what the heck is that? Crocodile infested water? You're going to have people row? Can't be serious. It's got to be a troll, right? Isn't that crazy, chat? I don't know. I think that's crazy, right? I don't know. I think it's crazy. My view on NASDAQ for it to go lower first. What's up, Black FX? Hope you're having a great morning. Currently in gold buys. Go, Dave. Go, Dave. I've been watching it. Just deciding how much I like it or not. I want to see us come up to the moving average, so now we're up there. Oh wow. Look at this reversal here. What a liquidity grab that was. Some good buys. Hey chat, we gotta refocus because we didn't take the NASDAQ sells and we missed out on some gold buys. You know what that means. We gotta refocus, chat. We gotta make 22222 today to pass 22222. 22222. No, we don't have to make it all. I don't want you to be in the mindset where it's like, okay, I only have this much left. I could do it in one day. You know, you want to maintain the mindset you had the whole time, right? Which is baby steps, right? It's okay to take a loss. It's okay to take smaller risk. It's okay to close the trade a little early. It's okay to do all those things. Just take your time, focus on the process, all right? Process over profits. What are you targeting for gold? Well, here's the thing. See how this 30-minute candle is? It's a little questionable, right? Because we are bouncing off of the moving average, but actually, to answer your question, I wanted to see this VWAP. Yeah, we're bouncing off the VWAP. That's quite the bounce there. Where's my toolbox? Let's actually anchor this to the opening. I kind of want to see if we're in a pinch, and we are. So what I was going to say to you is it's in a tricky spot because it looks like we're in a pinch, and we are. So if I were to anchor the news and the opening, then on the 5-minute, yes, we're below the pinch, right? The pinch is up here. All of this, right? In between all these zones. Right? We just came up and rejected it, which is kind of giving me we're going down vibes. You see? So I think it's in a tricky spot. Now, when you look on the 30-minute, this is the top of the pinch. This is the middle. This is the bottom pinch. On the 30-minute, we're still in the pinch. So it's really hard to say where gold's going to go. Because the pinch is showing us, hey, buyers and sellers are strong in this entire area. They're both kind of strong. So yeah, it's a little difficult to say right here. May just wait for this 15-minute candle to close. We got about 3 minutes. See, look at it now. But yeah, that's an example of a pinch. So yeah, something like that would make me think we're gonna continue down. And if we do continue down, I'd look in the area. It already tapped. Actually, it already tapped in this area. I'd look here. Let me see it on the 3-minute. Yeah, I'd look in this area for a TP. But it's still in a choppy zone, so it's not really in a spot where I'm going to trade it, chat. I'm going to let this move around. I'm gonna let it range. And when gold's ready to let us know it made up its mind, maybe we can execute on it. I still think it's a little tricky here. Because when I tell you buyers and sellers are strong here, they're both, besides what you see, they are both strong here. So, can go either way. Tricky spot, yeah. Changed my diet today after eating the same thing every morning for like 4 months. Oh, your eggs? Instead of 2 servings of oats, I ate 1 serving of oats, a bagel with cream cheese. I think it was a good move. Ah, bagel with cream cheese. It's interesting. Yesterday I had, what I had? Made myself some oatmeal. I make my own oatmeal, chat, with oats. I make my own oatmeal, organic oatmeal. And then I cut up a banana and had that. All right, NAS, let's see. Let's actually throw some VWAPs on NAS because I'm kind of curious to see where NAS's pinch is. Oh, you still eat your eggs every day? Close my buys, little drawdown because of that pinch. Can't be in the drama of the buyers and sellers. I like that, Dave. I can't be in this drama. That's a funny way to say it. Avoid the drama at all costs, right? Let's turn on the VWAP. It's down here. Okay, let's go ahead and anchor 9:30. Let's anchor that news at 10. Let's just see where buyers and sellers are. Ooh. Interesting. Coming down to it. Let me turn this off. All right, so with all the VWAPs on, the pinch is between these price points. So what I'm gonna do is turn them off now. And kind of take that in for a second. Which means if price comes back into here, it may be choppy zone. It may be choppy island down in this area. So maybe we can stay above that. Would be nice. But we don't make the rules, right? Dang, that is going to be such a choppy place down there. Well, moving a little over. That's basically what that's telling us volume wise. That's nice to know. So again, this area may not be the safest, but we know that because, I mean, look at the chop you can already see in here, right? What price point is that? 450 to 413. We'll remember that. It's basically this zone, right? Now I want to take a look at that opening range. Let's take a look at the opening range of the day. Oh, it's all the way down here. That's nice. All right, we definitely pulled away from it. We may just come straight down to it. So that's there too. All right. Well, it looks like we're going to be in watch mode then. I have no problem doing that. I'm going to turn this back on. Confident we can find something. It's just good information to know. What's a pinch? Pinch is when you are in between VWAPs. So let me give you an example on gold, because that example was better today. I'm going to go back on the 15-minute, okay? So where's it at? So we got 8 o'clock opening, right? The volume from 8 o'clock opening, and then we had news today at 10 o'clock. All right. So see how up in here, see how we have this up here, and then we have this up here. In between these two is a pinch. Okay, that's what they call it. That's the technical analysis term for it. Right? So inside of this pinch is where you're going to have an equal amount of buyers and sellers to the point where they're fighting and it's going to be a tie because it's equal. So that's how we get choppiness, right? When it's a tie, we get choppiness. We don't have a winner for momentum. So when you look at that on a higher time frame, you can see how we kind of came up out of there, right? So if we're going to be pulling away from there, then perhaps sellers are a bit stronger right now. Okay, but as you can see, I mean, look how the last two 15-minute candles closed. Not the greatest, right? Not the greatest. And if I were to turn on the regular VWAP, you're going to actually see now that I turn that on, you're going to actually see that the pinch is actually down here. This is the bottom. This is the top. This is the middle. But all in all, this whole thing is a pinch. So that's why we're having this kind of like indecisiveness. This is a very tough area to take a buy or a sell in. Okay. So yeah, this whole thing is a pinch. You see it now? See? What are we getting in here? We're getting dojis because they don't know. We don't have a winner right now. We're just boxing it out. Equal amount of buyers and sellers. Does that make sense? Let me get a 3 in the chat if that makes sense. Let's see who's paying attention. Let me get a 3 in the chat. So yeah, that's based off of volume, the current volume. Current amount of buyers and sellers in the market. You gotta remember, we're little guppies in this market. We're not even fish. We're not even fish eggs. I don't even know what we are. We're smaller than that. We don't really have an effect. But the sharks and the whales, yeah, they're definitely driving the volume in this market. Up 410 on Dow sells. Nice. Between a finger and thumb. That's funny. So yeah, that's kind of why we're getting this chop. This is the area where we would get the chop. You know? It would be nice to make another $500, but hey, can't always get what we want, right? And we're not just forcing a trade here because we want to make more money. I know we want to hit that goal so badly, but you know, we got to go off of what we see. Right now, what we see is it's not too safe. So we'll just give it a little bit of time to dance around a little bit, and we may catch something here. Okay. Johnny said, "We are Barnacle." Thank you for the 3s, y'all. I see y'all paying attention. I think we're gonna play some chess. And I don't know why I'm doing it to myself this early in the morning. All right, these games are gonna be a little harder because my level's a little higher on the bullet games. Bullet games are 1-minute games. So yeah, we're gonna play people online. We're gonna play real people. This is my real elo. Let's see here. We're gonna play a 1-minute game. And we're gonna watch NAS over here. Can y'all see that? Did that just make it smaller? All right, I am 661 on the 1-minute games. That's my level. Last time you see my level, I think I was in the 500s. So we're about 100 points higher. So these games are going to be a lot harder. All right, here we go. Let's play a game. Who are we playing? Singaver. Oh, he's going fast. Oh, going real fast. Oh no. Jeez, I messed this game up. They messed up because they should have took the thing before. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 13 seconds. No! Oh, I ran out of time. Oh my goodness, I had a chance. Where did I mess that up at? Let's take a pause. Let's take a pause. Lost that game on time. We got a bearish closure here. Looks like we are driving back down. Remember that opening range. The top of the opening range is right here. So we're driving back down to the top of that opening range of the day. So just keep that in mind. This top wick is the top of the opening range. Focus is on NAS 5 minute. Nice, nice. Feeling good today, chat. I'm feeling good. We're just gonna let this sell off here, and we'll see what we can get. I'm gonna throw in. Oh, the level is like right here. I'm gonna throw in 2 levels. Actually, I don't even need the other level. Okay, I guess I'll throw in 3 levels. I lied. Throwing in 3 levels. Let me see on a higher time frame today. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like this. And let's let this close. All right, we got a little time here. Let's play a new game. Anybody got any questions in the chat? Any questions? Feel free to let me know. Oh, I didn't see that. We got NAS bleeding out here. Ah, no, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. We'll still try though. We'll still try. I just realized I couldn't move that knight. Ah, I was pinned by the queen. 2 L's in a row, chat. 2 L's in a row. Okay, hold on. Let's minimize this. You closed your US 30 trade for 673. Very nice. Should have held a little bit longer though. Could have made 800. Learn how to hold one day. No, it's not should have held. You did what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to get in, make some money, not be greedy, and get out, right? Now rinse and repeat. You can figure out how to make 200 a day. You just figured out how to make 100K a month within the same realm. So if you figure out how to make 600 a day, then you're overachieving. Wait, how come I turned off? Let me turn that back on. Alrighty here. Still chopping around on gold as expected. I told you I didn't feel like it was safe to take a trade here, and look at what's been going on. Absolutely nothing. So gonna be paying very close attention to NAS. A little bit more attention to NAS than I am paying to gold. NAS may have, NAS has more volume, of course, so we'll see. Maybe getting something a little soon. Have you tried trading the Dow? Yeah, I used to trade the Dow on stream. I think I was the only person who live traded Dow on stream. Yeah, I was the only person who traded Dow on stream years ago on YouTube. No one else is trading Dow live. Actually, I think I have a short on my channel of me trading Dow on my personal live account. On stream in front of an audience. Personal live account. Let's see. I think I have a short of that. I do. Below this and they're like, ooh, clean range, boom, ticket sell. No. Alright. I'm gonna enter that trade. We're up about 18 pips, 20 pips. You can see the pip counter right up here. Had the pip counter, we had the magic keys on. Corner, right? Live call outs. I told you not to sell over here. I told you to wait. Yeah, so this was over here where I was telling people, wait, don't sell it yet, don't sell it yet. Right here, there's that fake out, and then we took that sell. Let's go. Only on this stream, baby. Keep it. Let's see. What was the... So this was when we were keeping track of the stream stats in 2020. So this was in 2022 on stream. We were up 143 wins, 79 losses, 64% win rate. Again, this was when I was live every single day. You could track every win yourself. You could track every single loss yourself. You could track everything yourself. I think I'm the only streamer who has traded on YouTube for 2 years straight with no breaks, and you can see 2 years of consistency. I can't bullshit it. I can't make it up. I can't lie and say I'm consistent. You're here every single day, and you can count my wins and losses from January to December of 2 years straight. I think I'm the only person you can do that with on a live account. No problem. No problem. My money. That's crazy, right? Isn't that crazy? It's crazy how that works. Anyway, yeah, that's an old short. It's a very, very old short. Very old. Recently, no. I haven't traded it in over a year. It's been over a year. By the way, what is the temperature going to be today? It's going to be 96? Chat, it's going to be 96 today. Oh, man. Oh man, pool vibes. I think it's pool day, chat. I gotta go in the pool. 96. Look at Nas. Question is do you trust Nas? Do you trust Nas? Nas is trying to throw people out. I know somebody took an impulsive sell on that candle. Somebody did somewhere out there. They're just trying to rinse people out here. Let me know in the chat. Who's still here in the chat? Let me get a here in the chat. We got to get a little bit of hype in the chat. Let's see. Who's still here? Who's still here in the chat? A little bit of hype in the chat. Gotta wake you up a little bit. There we go. We got the hairs. There we go. We got Ian, Amanda, 7, Currency Queen, Doreska, Jothe. We got John. We got Steven. We got Vanessa. We got Black. We got Jabrain. We got Currency Queen. We got a lot of people here. Appreciate y'all so much. Let's see. We got a minute and 25 seconds left. We got Ghana, we got AG Mega. Wow, look at this candle. So remember I told you in this area is where we're going to have an equal amount of buyers and sellers. It's going to be a little tough here, right? It's going to be tough. Everyone's trying to win. Everyone's trying to buy it. Everyone's trying to sell it. Equal amount of volume here. That's going to be tough. Look at us now. Look at the sellers. Sellers said, nah, we going down. Forget your buys. Try hard season. Let's see if the buyers fight back. This is actually entertaining to watch. I'm not gonna lie. It's entertaining when you're not in it, right? 35 seconds till this candle closes. Will the buyers fight back? Oh my goodness, look at the buyers. Uh-oh. Oh? It's a whole boxing match out here. 25 seconds on the clock. There goes the sellers. Whoa. And a jab to the face from the sellers. Uh-oh, we may have a knockdown here, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have a knockdown here. The sellers may be taking over this fight. We got 5 seconds left in the round. The sellers are looking strong. They're looking fit. And here we go. We got a new 3-minute candle. Let's see what we get here. Sellers are trying to come in hot once again. They are full of energy. Will the buyers fight back? Uh-oh, the buyers are getting up. The buyers are stepping up, chat. They are standing on their feet. They are back in the game. And there goes a jab to the face to the sellers. There goes the buyers. Oh my goodness, what a comeback that was. Whoa. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at the buyers. What a comeback. You didn't see that coming. Crazy, right? What's up, Abby? Hi, Terrence. 10K Don. Amanda's still here. Wanted to sell an equal high of the previous candle. Well, as long as it's, you know, as long as it's your strategy. Rinse and repeat. Same setups. Candle's halfway done, by the way. Halfway done. We're at the halfway point. The buyers stood up off of the ground here. Will the sellers fight back? I bet they will. Uh-oh. They're starting to fight back. They're starting to fight back. Tricky, tricky, tricky Nas. Tricky Nas. Happy to not be in it. Nope, not my setup. Just resisted the urge. Got you, got you. Are you gonna be here for Asian session? No, because it was too much. Because I already do an extra stream for members every day, so it was too much doing 3 streams, you know. Wow, this is intense. We got 45 seconds on the clock till closure. Buyers are standing on business here. Standing on business for sure. Buyers are keeping this strong. Speaking of buyers, check out gold over here, trying to sneak a little buy in here. Look at gold. $15 seconds till closure. Here we go. 10 seconds till closure. Is it going to close bullish? 5 seconds. All right. We had a bullish doji. It closed as a doji. Oh my goodness. It's nice to predict the chop, right, chat? Now, if you were following me and if you were here 30 minutes ago, then you know I tell you it was going to be choppy in here. It's going to be tricky. I called it out before it happened. I tried to warn you it was going to be a little tricky area in here. Again, knowing when not to trade is extremely beneficial because you're saving yourself from stress. You're saving yourself from some losses you could have took. You know, even though you want to be in it, it's just better to just wait. Take a little break. Buyer is coming in hot. Let's see, chat. We may have to. We're gonna go back on our Twitter vibes. See if we can find something here. See what we can find. I gotta scroll on Twitter without y'all seeing it because Twitter just be popping up random stuff sometimes. Let's see. Let me know in the chat. How is your trading day going though so far? Are you in the green? Are you in the red? Are you break even? How is it going? Sorry, chat. That was Twitter in the background. I'm sorry, not Twitter. It's called X. Why am I saying Twitter? I don't know why I said Twitter. It's hard to remember to call it X. Just like it's hard to remember not to say tweet. It's hard to remember. Green day. Nice. 200 in a red. Okay, it's not too bad, right? Red. Break even. Small green day. Okay, win is a win, right? Yep, green is green. Green end of the day. Okay. That's all right, y'all. All right, so we came up. Now we're starting to come down. Not much going on here. Although it looks like we're trying to get out of this downtrend, right? Because when you look at it, from the angle of the downtrend, what do you see? We're starting to get out of it, right? So we may start to create a support here and flip direction. If not, then I'm assuming we're going to break these lows. But if we don't break these lows, then it looks like we have a nice double bottom, maybe a pullback, and then voila, we go, right? We'll look towards that area. That's what it looks like to me. So to me, it's looking like we may be switching directions to launch ourselves back up here. And I would definitely look, oh, no, go back. Where's I at there? Definitely look here as a place we're going to. This looks good to me, chat. Looking for potential buys here. Got about 30 seconds till that candle closes. This would be like the target here. May get a candle flip on the next candle here. 3 seconds. All right, very close. Here we go. Let's see. May get a candle flip going. And we're closed above 450, so I like that as well. Green Day. Lindsay skate. Yeah, I'm trying. I grew up liking it, like on the video games. Out here, there's so many outdoor skate parks, it's not even funny, and indoor, but there's so many, like straight out of the video game vibe. But I haven't skated since last year, so that's, now I gotta start all over. D-chat, don't stop progressing, because when you stop progressing, now you gotta start all over. Now I gotta start all over and work on my balance again when I was getting somewhere. You see? Yeah, let me know if you skate in the chat. Do you skateboard? Do you rollerblade? I rollerblade too. I got rollerblades. Any type of skating, let me know in the chat. Do you like going to the skating ring? Let me know in the chat. So I was looking for potential buys here. Want to see if we can hold these lows. I don't want to see price break these lows. I want to see us hold these lows here. And I'd like to take a chance on it. And I'd like to put lower risk on it. So chat, I'm gonna take a chance on this. We're gonna put two 5s on, which is basically equal to one contract. Equal to one contract on the minis in Q, right? So $20 a point. Let's see if we can hold these levels. Oh, that might have been a bad entry now that we're looking at it now, right? Taking a chance on it, taking a chance. eight point stop loss. It's a very, very tight stop loss here. 8 points. Would that be 7? 1182. Oh, I didn't mean to drag that like that. I stopped out of that. That's okay, chat. That's okay. I wanted to see if I can get in with a smaller stop loss, so I can double up on that potential risk there. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of looks like a bear flag now. Oh. You rollerblade? Not too good on regular skates. Love rollerblades, not good either. Not able now because of the busted knee at my age. Ah, sorry about that. Well, up 313 on the day. See, it's been quite slow. Quite a slow day, huh? Well, chat, it is 12 something on the other side. I do usually end the stream now, so I think, let's see, I'm thinking about ending the stream now, maybe kind of reassessing, but see, now it looks a little bit better, but it's probably gonna take some time. Let's see what gold looks like. Yeah. All right, chat. I think I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna take a break and take the dogs on a really nice walk. Get them a little tired here. Get them outside. Get them smiling. They're gonna love being outside. Get some breakfast. Make myself something, and then maybe I'll check on the charts in between, but I'm thinking that's the vibe right now. Alrighty. So on that note, I guess we'll end the stream here. I will check you out later. If you're a member, I'll see you tonight. If you're not a member, I will see you tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, y'all. Go ahead and check out my new video that I posted last night. If you didn't see it, it is pinned to the top in the chat. Brand new video. We will be playing a game tomorrow because I forgot to play the game with you today. So make sure you come to the stream tomorrow. We are going to play a game tomorrow. And you'll have to keep your own score in the chat. I'll give you more detail tomorrow. All right, on that note, have a great day. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to be positive. Do something nice for somebody. And I'm out. Thank you so much, y'all.